Namaste, Nithyanandam. So this video I'm making in response to Dhruv Rathee. Dhruv Rathee, your video targeting the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam and Kailasa is a malicious campaign of hate speech, defamation, and enticement against the Sanatana Dharma, Hindu gurus, and overall Hindu diaspora. So this is something you have been doing for a long time. Far from journalism, it is a malicious attack on Hindu spiritual leadership rooted in lies and the colonial biases you bring in. We strongly condemn your actions and demand an immediate apology, retraction, and removal of your hate filled video. Hi everyone, I am Saira Manuvila, originally from Bhagyanagar, also known as Hyderabad in Bharat, and currently residing in Seattle. With over 18 years of professional experience, I have held leadership positions including as senior manager and directors with globally recognized organizations like Amazon, Zones, and Deloitte. And since 2008, I have been a devoted follower of His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. I have participated in many of Swamiji's programs like Paramashiva Sena, Paramashivoham, Mahasadashivoham, Kalpataru, and many others, both in Bharat and also in the US. I attended multiple programs with Swamiji. And as a volunteer with Kailasa, I've been associated with the temple for more than 10 years now and have been volunteering as a outreach lead and enriching lead. I have witnessed firsthand and tireless efforts of Swamiji in reviving the ancient Hindu civilization and establishing Kailasa as a beacon of Hindu sovereignty and spiritual heritage. My extensive professional background and a long standing association with Swamiji's mission, Kailasa, is more than enough and sufficient evidence of my perspective on his contributions and the legitimacy of Kailasa's vision. And here are some of the facts exposing the falsehood of Dhruv Rathee's video. Dhruv Rathee, you label SPG as a fugitive and raped women and fled India. This is a baseless smear. SPH is a persecuted Hindu leader and forced into exile by the systemic lawfare. The Karnataka High Court ruled his 2012 arrest as illegal and voided all the proceedings. The Gujarat High Court cleared him of the false abduction charges in 2024, and a US federal court in Ohio debunked the rape allegations and awarded SPH about $500,000 in defamation. And Interpol rejected notices against him, citing no credible evidence. So, this shows that SPH did not flee, he was driven out by persecution. You suppress all these truths to push a genocidal and a Hinduphobic narrative. You also alleged kidnapping and torture in Gujarat. The Gujarat High Court dismissed these claims and confirming the women were adults, happy, and free. SPH hasn't visited Gujarat in over a decade, rendering the allegations completely absurd. You hide this verdict to fuel your hatred and spread the lies. You also marked Kailasa as a fictitious digital nation. In fact, Kailasa meets the 1933 Montevideo Convention statehood criteria. So there are four criteria to be a nation. So one of it is Hindu population, which Kailasa has, a defined territory, which Kailasa has, a government, a functioning government is there, and international agreement. So Kailasa has many international agreements signed with multiple nations and indigenous nations. It reviving the ancient sovereign lineages akin to the sovereign military order of Malta and also the Vatican. Your denial of Hindu self determination, ignoring 21 UN reports on Hindu persecution, is colonial racism, and this is not journalism what you're doing. You call SPH title as fake. You lack any authority to judge Hindu traditions. So SPH is the 233rd Pontiff of Shamala Pita Sarvagnya Pitam, a 5,000-year-old spiritual lineage. And SPH is the Mahamandaleshwar of Atal Akhada and Mahanirvani Akhada. And he was legally coronated in 2015. Your ignorance is clearly visible in this matter, and it does not negate the Hindu legitimacy and the spiritual guru's legitimacy. You claim Kailasa grabbed land in Bolivia. Deportations without prosecution prove no crime occurred. These were legal conservation partnerships with indigenous Bolivians per the law number 465 and ILO Convention 169. You alleged Kailasa fooled the UN. That is comical, to say the least. Kailasa's participation in union forums is standard for NGOs advocating for persecuted groups. You misrepresent this to attack the indigenous voice and spread the lies to, to the people who are following you. And your claim of 2010 video confirmed in 2017 is a lie. The RTI response confirmed no such report exists. Dhruv Rathee, here is what I'm trying to tell you, and we, the followers of Nityananda, are trying to tell you. Your narrative is nothing but a colonial fear mongering. Your video incites genocide against Hindus. It is completely fabricated, and you're full of lies about Kailasa and Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which is Nithyananda Paramashivam. We demand immediate removal of your video and a public apology of what you have done. So, failure to comply with will trigger a legal action from Kailasa and Kailasa's representatives. Dharma will prevail. So, please make sure you render a public apology and remove your video. Thank you so much.